विश्वोद्धारार्थमेवाविर्भूतवृन्दावनप्रियः कृपयन्तु सदा तात चरणामयि विठ्ठले. Srimad Vallabh, the revolutionist. Srimad Vallabhacharya Ji is considered one of the greatest contributor to Indian thought. He is often described as a great master, Mahaprabhu Ji, teacher, guru, philosopher, acharya, mystic, intellectual scholar, founder of the Pushtimarg Vaishnava tradition of Hinduism and social reformer. But he can also be considered a revolutionist who made a lasting and continuous impact on Indian society that is present even today. Why was Srimad Vallabhacharya Ji a revolutionist? Several of his actions triggered transformative changes, and some actions also were acts of resistance to the status quo. Indeed, when Srimad Vallabhacharya Ji was born in 1479 AD, the conditions in India for Hindus were not safe to freely practice their way of life, worship, or even thinking. Foreign invaders had changed the landscape of the country, and anti-Hindu atrocities, destruction of temples, Hindu homes, valuables, and holy books caused people to shroud their Hindu traditions out of fear of being tortured and persecuted. It even compelled many to flee for safety, especially those in great places of Hindu learning and significance, such as in the holy city of Kashi along the Ganga river. One such family there was Lakshman Bhatt and 7-month pregnant wife Illamma Garuji, who had to abruptly flee due to their active role in propagating and promoting Hindu traditions. They left having to journey out of the city and through the forest of Champaranya. The physical stress of the journey on the expectant mother caused premature birth of what appeared as a lifeless child. Thinking the baby to be lifeless, they wrapped him in a cloth and placed him in the hollow of a shami tree and left. At night, Shri Krishna appeared to them in a dream and told them the child was divinely incarnated and instructed them to return and fetch the boy they left behind, who was now alive. They found the boy and took the newborn child to the nearest town of Chaula Nagar, where they spent some time. News came that things had settled down in Kashi, and they returned to Kashi. Here, Sri Vallabh grew up in one of the most oldest cities of the world, renowned for its learning and traditions. But now, under constant threat, this chaotic time caused the flourishing of corrupt thoughts, unjust social structures, fear and suppression in practicing and living their own values and culture. This environment has been well described in one of the famous texts of Srimad Vallabhacharya Ji called the Krishnashraya Stotram. In it, Srimad Vallabhacharya Ji described the situation that prevailed at the time in India, where dharmic practices had become corrupted, hypocrisy rampant, poor-hearted individuals suffering, weak people controlling one's holy places, good people prideful of their activities that were stepped for personal gain. True knowledge had lost its real meaning by focusing on outer ritualism and mechanical practices, and misuse of mantras became common. False teachings abandoned, wisdom, patience, and devotion lost even inner meanings, and devas became concealed. Growing up at such a time, upheaval, Srimad Vallabhacharya Ji would become one of the most influential figures of the time. Much has been written about his religious and philosophical works, but his role as a revolutionist has not been examined. Vallabhacharya was an unsuspecting revolutionist. His ideas boldly focused on the reorientation of meaning of dharma, which guided people's roles in society. As we see particularly from his famous 16 texts, the Shodash Granth, he defines dharma as more eternal and expressed as one's duty to God, mankind, society, and self. It makes one focus on selflessness and good of others and enhance fearlessness, purity of the heart, contentment, compassion to all creatures, service of mankind, all as aspects of God's being. He reminded that the heart of one devoted to dharma flows with the love for all, and therefore truth, justice, harmony arises, and one experiences the oneness of God in all beings. These thoughts countered the fearful torment Hindu worshippers suffered, and through his own boldness and leadership, others began to also feel confident to bring about a change. During this Mughal time, temples were raised and construction of temples banned. Yet, Vallabhacharya at such a time boldly enshrined a temple in Jatipura, giving hope to Hindu worshippers. He became an unsuspecting revolutionist. Another episode of his revolutionary tendencies can be noted when, without fear of repercussions, Srimad Vallabhacharya publicly began to recite the Srimad Bhagavatam in public at Vishram Ghat. Up to his point, the Qazi, or a local ruler, had banned all gatherings at this site. People began to gather to listen to the discourses of Vallabhacharya, and over time, the number of listeners increased. Qazi's own men sent to stop recital became part of the listening audience. Srimad Vallabhacharya confronted similar restrictions by other rulers, such as by Sikandar Lodi in Jaunpur. How did Srimad Vallabhacharya bring about this revolutionary change? By his fearless personality, purity of heart, compassion towards all, service to all, contentment of the mind, and revealing the oneness of God in all. Vallabhacharya became the instrument to bring a profound change. He brought about these revolutionary forces by bringing change in three main categories of Indian culture and society: its way of life, worship, and thinking.